We did it! I have finally obtained the Motor Tomica McDonald's Drive-Thru set and the McDonald's panel van. The insanity will continue because now it's time to open up this bad boy and give it a thorough review. It is time, everybody, for the greatest unboxing video of all time. We did it, guys. Great success. Oh my goodness, this thing is massive. Oh my, hello. Oh, hello, look at that. Look at that. Packaged very nicely. It even came with these little end corners on it. Holy, oh my goodness. Yeah, I've never seen anyone ever package. Okay, so packaging wise, this was done really, really well. The box still looks like it's in fantastic condition. I mean, this doesn't even look like it's ever been opened. This is definitely a way bigger box than I was expecting. Oh my, look at this. So yeah, this is it. Battery operated Tomica. It is McDonald's. We got it at last. So this is from the 1990s, 1995 McDonald's Corporation. That's insane. But yeah, I mean, this looks like it's never been used. You got a lot of detail on the back, even expansion options for the road. Got a whole Tomica town right here, and it tells you about the car, and I'm really excited about this car. This is so surreal. Yeah, here we go. Let's get it out of the box here. All right, I'm very curious to see how pristine this is. Oh, whoa, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, yikes. Ooh. There we go. Oh my goodness. Has this ever been played with? Is this a menu? Oh my, we have a menu. So it seems like all the McDonald's stuff is in here, all of the road stuff and the car is in here. So we've got a little, it says lunch and dinner here. I guess this is an actual McDonald's menu. This is really cool. So we've got fries, we've got nuggets. Looks like we've got some sort of maybe tea or milkshake. Little ramen bowls, it looks like. I think those are ramen bowls. And we got some exclusive stuff. This is really cool. We have got this in literal mint condition. So this is a 1995 Nissan Skyline GTR BCNR 33. This is one of my favorite cars of all time. And when I saw that this was included in the road set, I knew I had to get the road set. So it looks like we've got a battery included already, and it looks like the battery is dead. So that's not a good sign. So I do want to see if this has been corroded, and that's going to be operation number 1. If this thing is corroded, then that's a really big problem. So I'm going to go ahead and get the table out. We're going to unscrew this and check things out. So of course, I'm going to give my little PSA speech on why you should never leave batteries in your battery operated toys. If these get left in for too long, they can potentially corrode and destroy your toy. So taking a look at the battery here up close, it looks like it's just really, really worn out. I'm gonna put it onto a test. Taking a look at the terminals here though, I'm gonna move the light in here so we can see it a little better. It looks like there's no rusting on it. This does look to be very clean, and that's really good. Now, I did take the panel van out already. It was used in box, but it's pretty much just about as mint. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up now. But yeah, so we've got 2 of these motor vehicles now. We've got, and I'm really excited, honestly. Yeah, this is just so cool to me. I'm a huge Japanese car guy, and being able to have these right now is just so amazing. We're gonna see how much battery power it has. And yep, you can see that the needle there is in the red zone, so that means it's dead. That's why I bought the spares. So this is the battery that came in the panel van. It did seem like it had a lot of juice. So it looks like it's just about to die. And I did go ahead and I threw these in the charger when they came here. So taking a look at our other N-size batteries, they seem to be in the good zone. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick one into our GTR and hopefully it will function well. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice and strong. Very good. All right, so we have no need to worry about batteries dying or anything. I came prepared for this and it's really nice to see these up and running. I'm so excited to break into this. I don't know if this has ever been opened. It looks like it hasn't based on the tape there, but let's see whether or not it has. I'm hoping it has all of the parts with it. I would assume so, considering how pristine everything is. So, whoa. Okay, and we got a sticker sheet. Yay, I love stickers. No, I don't. I hate them. They make my life so hard, but it's fine. It's fun. Here it is, guys. This is it. This is it. Whoa, hello. Okay, so, there it is. Wow. This is what you guys have been waiting for. Interesting. So I guess this would, yeah, I guess it's all hand powered. It seems, it doesn't seem like it's an automated piece. Yeah, it does look a little bit worn. I will say this does look like it has been taken out and played with. It's a bit dirty. So, none of the stickers were applied though. All the stickers are still here. Here's the McDonald's building. It looks like maybe one sticker was applied and that's about it. And the McDonald's pretty much just sits here. Yeah, it does look like it's a little bit dirty. I can see a little bit of dirt in here. So I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit. The other things we get in the bag include two of the road to surface ramps, which I was not expecting these to be in here. So it looks like the way that this set was created was this was sold as its own destination. So they stuck this in by itself and then they added the road and the car as like basically bonus add-ons. Yeah, so we've got the, all right, so yeah, oh, it looks like this big wall piece here might be missing. It looks like we're missing a guardrail here. It looks like, oh, maybe not. Ah, here it is. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I got so worried there for a second. So, yeah, it looks like the rest of the pieces are in here. So it looks like we pretty much got this complete in box. Yeah, no stickers applied or anything. Absolutely crazy. I'm glad that everything is here. That's the big thing I was worried about. Like, having one thing missing, especially if it's something proprietary, is a real problem. So, yeah, it looks, I think literally everything comes with this. I don't see the, yeah, okay, it doesn't come with a guardrail. So pretty much it looks like the tree goes in here. And then we've got our little, oh, this is a little, so this goes in here, I guess. Oh yeah, it does, yeah. So this slots in here. Wow. And then we've got the McDonald's sign, which goes in here. Oh, that's crazy. And then we've got a yield sign that gets stuck in here. And then we've got our little drive-through thing here and stickers go on this. So yeah, we literally, this is everything. This is the McDonald's. That is so crazy. And then of course we have to apply all the stickers. So I'm gonna do that off camera. This is so cool. I mean, it's really not, like, it's just a McDonald's toy. It shouldn't be that exciting, but it's crazy the fact that I was able to hype this up so much. And it still is hype. I mean, we haven't even put the batteries in it or anything. Oh, so this is the, ooh, interesting. So this is a, yeah, this is a pretty big piece. But yeah, so we've got the McDonald's, so you can have your car come in here, and then I guess pushing this in will activate a sound, and then it'll like stop and it won't be able to move, and then you switch it, it'll advance to the drive-through window, and then you press it again and then it leaves. So wow, that's really cool. And then of course you've got your little parking lot spaces here, so you can just park your spare cars. So we could have like the, you know, the McDonald's truck come and make a delivery, and we have you know, the managers parked in their GTR here. That's, oh my goodness. This is so cool. I'm a giant kid, but it's so fun. So the sign is pretty decent. You know, pretty pretty tall, plugs into this spot on the base here. It is a little flimsy. I was hoping it would be a little bit harder, but it is definitely going to be a bit more difficult to, you know, to like break or anything. Got a standard flat tree. I've got, you know, like 3 more of these, so nothing new here. We've got this piece, which I'm honestly disappointed with it. It seems to be like a little lopsided. This end seems to droop this way, so the sticker looks like it's off center, which is really annoying. And just getting this sticker on here in the first place was, you know, a real pain in the butt. This is, again, very flimsy. Oh my gosh, I can't really, yeah, it's very flimsy, and you could hear the sticker peeling there. But yeah, I was hoping that this would be a bit harder, you know, a bit of a harder plastic. So I'm a little disappointed that it isn't. But I guess, again, you know, it's going to be harder to snap in two. So, you know, you're not going to run into the issue of these parts, you know, like breaking off. This, the little drive-through, you know, menu area, this is a little bit tougher. So, you know, if I did apply too much pressure here, I would snap it off. I will say the stickers look fantastic on this. Really sells it really sells that drive-through aesthetic for you, and you place it there and it looks pretty good. Here it is from sort of, I guess, a ground level perspective. This looks really, really nice. And then of course we've got a little do not enter sign, which goes over here because this is a one-way destination. You're not really going to be able to use it going backwards. You've got these to run into, so unless you like quickly swap between these, going through backwards is not a good option. So not a two-way destination, but you could make it work. It's not optimal though. So let's move on to the actual building. This one, I was a little confused because you've got these clear stickers here, and they don't really tell you on the back of the box, you know, exactly where these stickers went. So, but yeah, once it's all stickered up, this looks really, really good. We've got the drive-through window, and actually, if you look on the box, it looks like this is supposed to be a little more sunken in, and there was possibly planned to be some slide action. Maybe they used a prototype on the front of the box. We'll get a good close-up of that. On the back here, we've got, I guess this would be a back window. It's kind of hard to tell, but based on the silhouettes and everything and the sort of like menu area in the back, that's what it looks like. Also got a little employee entrance door on the side here and a little McDonald's thing. Another McDonald's thing. We got some posters on the front here and a little McDonald's sign up there. We got this up there, and then a little bit of detailing on the top here. I guess this would be some kind of vent here. And then on the bottom, it's completely hollow. And yeah, so here it is all together. And it looks really good. I really like this. This is actually a really nice destination. Now, I think one thing that's really nice is I could put the tree here. And then if I just run over to my little case here, what we could do is have a little guardrail. We could stick that in there. It looks like we could also stick a... Never mind. So the Tomica World sign does not fit in there, it seems. But yeah, I mean, you could have that. You could just have a line of trees there. So what's really nice about these is the ability that it gives you different options for setups. If you've got, you know, extra of these, which I do, but not everyone does. So I'm just going to leave it the way that it's normally portrayed. And it's really bothering me that the front sign here is not like perfectly 90 degrees with the rest of the parking lot. But yeah. So really, really nice. I want to get some batteries in here and test this out in an actual playset loop. So I'm going to go ahead and clear things out and build up the set that it comes with. And yeah, we'll see how well it functions. We've got a battery inside of the GTR. So I'm going to go ahead, turn it on. And it seems to be a little sluggish. And then we go over to here, and then we go on. It feels like it should be faster. Interesting. So there's a little bit of sound that comes out of it. I'll put the mic near the speakers. I don't know how much of that is getting picked up, but We'll do a little bit of a more thorough listen later. But yeah, so it's a really simple playset. There's really not all that much to like actually do on it. It looks like our car is speeding up. Sometimes it just takes a little bit for the motor to really power on, but I don't know, there's something, it's fun. It's not super complex by any means, but it's just, you know, it's just entertaining. I don't know, there's something fun about just a little road set around McDonald's. I really like it, I really do. I am quite satisfied. I like the little Japanese drive-thru worker talking every time it rolls up to the menu there. Looks like it struggles a little bit to get up there, but I mean, honestly, yeah, there's really not much else to say about it. It's fun. It's simple, but it's fun. So now that I've become fully acclimated to the set, it's time for the actual review to begin. While I couldn't find any direct references for the building itself, the yellow and red color scheme clearly indicate what restaurant this is. The sticker details really help lift this up from all angles, with something to look at on every side. Hollow in the middle, there is a terminal requiring 2 AA batteries in the base, which produce sounds from the speaker when the destination is active. Batteries are not required for the base function. The parking lot is nice with room for 2 cars and an on-off ramp for engaging play. The decoration included is pretty good, although a guardrail to put here and a lamppost to put here so the tree can move here would have been perfect. I think the sign and billboard could have been a bit stiffer as they bend really easily. This will make them harder to break, but it also leaves a high risk of permanent bending stress if gone too far. The buttons are responsive with a satisfying click. Cars entering the destination will first stop at the menu where the entry sound is played, then you can advance the car through to the window. After that, you can set the car on its way with a parting line produced from the speaker. The car included is a red R33 Nissan Skyline GTR. Powered by one N-size battery, it's got decent speed and handles the road well. It's weighty, featuring a die-cast metal body shell, and rolls surprisingly well when unpowered. The on-off switch is sturdy and responsive without being too tough. The detail on the car is very nice with reflective headlights, see-through windows, and painted detail on the spoiler and taillights. The road loop is plentiful, allowing the car lots of room to drive around. There are multiple configurations for this road layout, leaving players with a wide array of expansion options as well. Let's touch on the McDonald's panel van while we're at it. Largely the same as the GTR, the panel van uses a similar chassis, although the switch on this one is a bit tougher to push. The body is mostly die-cast metal, with plastic being used for the panel box on the rear, which provides better adhesion for the stickers. The details are really nice with see-through windows, reflective headlights, and plenty of branding stickers to assure you this van is likely hauling some McDonald's. Performance is comparable to the GTR. For things I like about these items, I really love how simple everything is. As much as I hype this up during the event, there's something very calming and satisfying about sending cars about the drive-thru on its own. While I find a lot of smaller sets to be hit or miss, this one is definitely a hit. The inclusion of the R33 and road loop are stellar, providing so much more to work with out of the box. The functionality is smooth, and I really enjoyed watching the cars go around the loop before operating them at the drive-thru. But there are some things I take issue with, albeit on a smaller level. I wish there had been a couple of trees included, as the large amount of road leaves a lot of empty space between it and McDonald's. Very interestingly, I found the Thomas & Friends road vehicles had better success at the drive-thru than the Tomica ones. While the panel van and GTR struggled to hit the sweet spot with their drive wheels above the ground on the stoppers, the Thomas vehicles managed to do this perfectly at both stops nearly every time. This could be attributed to the guide ridges on the bottom of the Thomas vehicles, which the Tomicas lack, but I can't fault this purely on the cars, as the Thomas chassis are newer. There are some interesting oddities that I found upon further exploration of the set. Despite having a battery-powered function, there is no on-off switch on the McDonald's itself, nor a screwable cover for the battery terminal. Once the batteries are in, the sound will always function, and they are easy to access, making this a concern for smaller children. Between the solo release and set release of McDonald's, there are some differences. The set version features a red roof, white billboard sticker with Ronald McDonald on it, and a brown sign, billboard back, and drive-thru menu. review. The solo release, however, features a brown roof, red billboard sticker, and gray accessories. The solo release does not feature any Tomica cars and only 2 road to surface ramps, as did most of these solo released Motor Tomica destinations. However, despite the set release featuring a full loop of track and T-junction switch, the 2 road to surface ramps are still included, leaving the set perpetually unable to use a piece. My overall rating for this set is a 9 out of 10. The destination looks great, functions great, and the amount of road and the car are awesome as well. This set loses points for minor issues in the form of the extra road ramp you can't use and the lack of other decoration. It gains points for the inclusion of a Japanese McDonald's menu, excellent detail for the McDonald's itself, and the excess of road. Despite my high opinions toward this set, I do not recommend it in 2025 purely for its overinflated price as a collectible item. That being said, if you are able to obtain one, it's not going to blow your mind by itself, but it will provide some neat trivia, satisfying play, and a peek into the past at a better time to be young. And that about does it for this review. Someone during the fundraiser event suggested I do a taste test of the McDonald's itself. However, due to the dirt marks and smudges, I fear that any amount of this antique entering my mouth will result in an unexpected and unplanned trip to the emergency room. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this review. The next few videos about McDonald's will include focus on adding more road and vehicles, as well as track and Plarail engines to create some fully fledged train sets, as well as some other goofy memes. But for now, you've reached the end. Thank you to my patrons for making this video possible, and thank you to all the $10 club donors for their contributions to these videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't be a stinker, and have a great day.